I think we need to have a Ministry of Darkness type of situation. Circle back, drop AOP, and hey, New Day, come in for a second. We're the final testament. The New Day is not the New Day anymore. YouTube, what's going on, man? It's Black Couch Booking back with a brand new video. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you're old to the channel, please watch all of my old videos. You will not be disappointed, man. Let's run it up. Couchmas is here. We've been going strong, dropping some great uploads, wrestling content, life content, motivation, everything. But today, let's get back to the wrestling, man. Let's talk about it. I gotta give credit where credit is due to creative. Now listen, we give Triple H either the credit or the blame, but he's not the only person. There's writers, there's Nick Khan, there's Bruce Pritchard, there's other producers and stuff behind the scenes. We gotta give them credit, bro. They've been cooking lately. And let me say this, right? NXT, we love NXT because it's all around booking. They're not top heavy. It's not just we only focused on the world championships. We're focused on a guy that is so-called the Riz Lord. He's the reason why we're focused on, you know, Ashante, the Adonis, and Nikita and Carmen. We focused on Lola Vice and Jada Parker. They're not even fighting over a championship. They just have a feud, a rivalry. They got real beef on the show. You know what I'm saying? We focus on Fraxium. Two people who I never thought I would care about. That's why we like NXT, because it's all around booking for everyone. Funny enough, the Trick Williams stuff was the least interesting because he had no good opposition. Now we got Obafemi and Eddie Thorpe in the mix. Now things are getting better. So I gotta give credit where credit's due. Raw and Smackdown been cooking lately. Like, I've been interested from top to bottom with Raw and Smackdown, not just the Bloodline stuff. No. You can't say that anymore. We have other things to look forward to, which is why I'm making this video today. Triple H has a golden opportunity to prove all the fans wrong. The consensus between most fans is that Triple H is being carried by the Bloodline, which he didn't start, which he didn't create. The Bloodline was a thing before he took over as head of creative, and that's what's been carrying him through, been getting him the most, you know, notice and the most praise. But I will say, these three factors right here, these three potential great storylines that we have right here, Karrion Kross, Shinsuke Nakamura, The New Day, Triple H has the opportunity to prove that he is in fact a good head of creative. He's not the only person that's making the decisions, but he's going to get the blame or the praise regardless. But he has the opportunity to take his team and say, listen, we need to lock in on all three of these aspects right here, because people think that, you know, I'm cooked. Because I did give him credit where credit was due, as far as the Drew McIntyre, the CM Punk, and the Seth Rollins stuff was pretty interesting, right? And listen, we all got mixed feelings about Rhea Ripley. I love Rhea Ripley. Do I think she's booked OD strong sometimes? Yes, but I gotta give him credit for at least going the way that he wants to go and booking her that way without, you know, taking our input and just slowing her down. He wants her to be a megastar. I can appreciate that, but I just don't like certain decisions that he makes. However, you know, you can't just be carried by the Bloodline and by Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley's story. Those are your two claims to fame right now. Focus, Triple H. Build the mid card and the low card like NXT has been doing. You've been doing that with the American made stuff. I've been paying attention to that. We've been paying attention to the shots. I mean, to the Chelsea Green, versus Mia Yim, the Mia Yim versus Piper. Now we've been paying attention to the women's tag team. But you have three standouts. The New Day, that reception that they got, that heat that they got from the crowd was insane. I'm almost sure they did not expect to get that. Shout out to my guy Captain X that made my logo for the channel. Man, we was talking to me. Follow me on Instagram at Real Black Couch Booking. You know, I engage with my people in the DMs. Just don't be on some weird stuff. We was talking. He was like, bro, like, I'm sure they didn't expect that to happen like that. That reception, that heat was absolutely crazy. And he's absolutely correct, bro. That was insane. You have to capitalize on that, which I think WWE will. I genuinely think that Kofi and Xavier Woods had something planned that they were supposed to do, but that reception, you couldn't have guessed that they was going to get. That's Dominic Mysterio levels of heat right there. Now you have to capitalize on it. I was afraid at first, because when they came in, they were the nonchalant heels. Like, why is nobody mess with us? They trying to do fist bumps and say what's up. I was like, oh brother, they're about to mess it up already. But you know what? I like that, because just like Cody Rhodes, which he's still a babyface, they think they're in the right, even though they're wrong. Just like Cody Rhodes, Carmelo Hayes was spitting when he said what he said about Cody Rhodes. Kevin Owens is spitting about Cody Rhodes. So Cody Rhodes is probably going to have a similar heel turn as the New Day. But let's focus on the New Day, though. I will say, I think that you got to lean into it more, but let them talk that talk, bro. The crowd, I know they're going to keep doing that, but I need to hear what they're going to say, because I know Xavier Woods is going to say something like crazy. I know Xavier Woods going to come crazy, but Kofi, that's the one I'm actually interested into seeing. Like, I'm seeing the tweets and stuff, but I need to hear it. I need to hear him talk that talk and really go at it, because I know Xavier Woods is like that on the mic. I know what he can say if he like goes off the rails. I've seen him, elsewhere. But Kofi, I never really seen Kofi talk that talk. I don't really remember Kofi talking shit like that. Can y'all refresh my memory? I'm trying to think of a time where Kofi was really talking that shit. Even the stuff with Randy Orton wasn't really feeling like he was talking that talk. He always felt like the underdog trying to come up in every situation he's been in. But I want to hear him talk that talk, like really talk spicy, really talk to the crowd, like, man, shut your ass up. I want to hear Kofi talk like that, because I know Woods could do it. I really need to hear that. And in relation with Karrion Kross, I think they need to circle back and acknowledge that Karrion Kross is the reason why the New Day are in the position that they're in, and they need to circle back, because Karrion Kross is so damn good. You got to follow him on social media, Instagram, everything. He already put out the shit like, hey, I just wanted to tell the truth. I wanted y'all to see the truth. I'm not the YS6. The YS6 changed, or quote unquote changed, these other people and just left them rot. I actually did what I said I was going to do, and I exposed y'all to something real. We need to circle back to that, because AOP is dead weight. AOP and the fake Don Callis need to get out of that group. It just need to be Karrion Kross and Scarlett again, because Karrion Kross is carrying the group by himself. And now you got The Miz, who's a great talker. I think we need to have a Ministry of Darkness type of situation. Circle back, drop AOP, and hey, New Day, come in for a second. We're the final testament. The New Day is not the New Day anymore. The New Day is a part of the final testament. They don't got to be a rock, punk rock gimmick with rock, goth, emo, whatever type of gimmick with Karrion Kross and Scarlett. The Miz isn't that, and he still fits well. I think if the New Day were to come with Karrion Kross, get rid of AOP, you got a whole group full of people who could hold their own, and it would make sense. The Judgment Day is gonna break up eventually. Like, we already see the writing on the wall, so I would love to replace them with a brand new faction, especially if they send the Judgment Day over to Smackdown or whatever the case may be. Imagine the New Day joining Karrion Kross's final testament. Get rid of AOP, and you got The Miz too. That's a mega faction. That's Ministry of Darkness levels right there, y'all. Come on, I know y'all see the vision for real, man. I think that's where we go. I do think Karrion Kross, the next step should be getting a strap. I don't want to run it back with the YS6. He beat the YS6. Let's not run it back, because the YS6 and give American Made a chance to run it back when they beat them. So since Karrion Kross beat the YS6, we not running it back, bro. Nope. What they say on Black Panther, all that challenge shit is over with. I'm the king now. We not running it back, because I can see them running it back and then Karrion Kross loses. Continue the momentum, keep pushing. Now it's time for Karrion Kross to get a strap. I don't know if you send him to Smackdown and go after Shinsuke Nakamura strap. Probably not. I'll get to Shinsuke Nakamura in a second. I think Karrion Kross is made for Raw. I like what he does on Raw. So I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe we go after Braun Breaker, or maybe we go after the top prize. Karrion Kross versus Gunther wasn't on my bingo card, but it does look like Gunther is getting more and more sympathetic, from the crowd. So we'll see how that goes. Unless Finn Balor or Damian Priest gets the W, we'll see about that very, very soon. Tomorrow, in fact. But that's my expectation for Karrion Kross. Triple H, you successfully booked Karrion Kross in the main roster. Congratulations. Now it's time to capitalize. Now it's time to get him a title. Everyone doesn't need a title, but Karrion Kross has never been a guy that's just a spooky character. Uncle Howdy doesn't need a towel. A towel? What the hell does a title? Uncle Howdy doesn't need a title, but Karrion Kross, he's always been about being the champion. NXT, he was multi-time champion because he loved the championship. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Karrion Kross's ambition is. He wants to be the champ. So let's get him a title on the main roster. And then Shinsuke Nakamura. I already told y'all this in a previous stream. I think Shinsuke Nakamura's thing should be that he's the United States champion, but he only fights international stars. Like he's the reverse xenophobic, or I don't know if you're from another country, is it xenophobic to not like Americans, whatever the case may be. But he like, nope, no Americans getting no shot. Now, I did like what they were about to do. I thought him, LA Knight, and Andrade were about to have this three-way thing in which I think if you're gonna pass the belt around in a direction, that would be a good direction to go, because Andrade is a former U.S. champion. LA Knight just had the U.S. championships. This case, Nakamura just won the United States championship. Imagine Andrade shockingly gets a win in a triple threat match, and they keep their three-way feud up to really build the mid card up. That would be dope. But I want to see what happens with the with the Bloodlines involvement in attacking them, because whether it be Solo Sikoa or Jacob Fatu, that would be a dope fatal four-way rivalry as well, until everybody in the Bloodline is ready to resume what's supposed to be going on. That's all they're waiting for. They're just waiting for everybody to be back healthy so they can resume the real story. But imagine that though, whether it be a three-way or four-way feud, we need stuff like that. We don't have a lot of fatal four-ways and triple threat matches that often, you know what I'm saying, as often as I think we should, because there's a lot of people on the roster, you know what I'm saying. Solo feuds are cool, but we have a guy like Shinsuke Nakamura, a guy like Andrade that don't speak English well. You got LA Knight, who's a talker. Then you insert Solo or Jacob Fatu, who can speak as well. So I think it would be a great opportunity. Obviously, I would rather Jacob Fatu be the guy, because if Solo does enter the feud and doesn't become a champion out of it, then it's kind of like, all right, bro, you couldn't beat Cody Rhodes for the main title, then you couldn't get the mid-card title or bring any gold back to the Bloodline. We got to get you out of here, which might be part of the story. He loses. Jacob Fatu look at him like, all of a sudden, I hate you, Solo. And then that's how The Rock come back and take over the group, blah, 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 blah. But let's not jump too far ahead, man. Triple H has a golden opportunity with these three storylines to really show, like, hey, I know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm not just a top-heavy booker. Because at the end of the day, man, he has done some things that's right. Obviously, I don't like how he's treated all of my favorite superstars, but that's a bias. Like, let me look at it from an unbiased standpoint. He kept the Bloodline thing going with some good twists and turns. He's booking Rhea Ripley how he's supposed to book Rhea Ripley. Just because we don't like it doesn't mean it's wrong. I would like Raquel Rodriguez to have gotten the win, but it is what it is. And he's been treating Liv Morgan right as far as letting her keep the belt for over 200 days. Her booking is either hit or miss, but Dominic Mysterio has really helped her elevate. So Dominic Mysterio is doing some heavy lifting without even having to really wrestle that much. But he's also booking Dominic Mysterio well as far as the turn of Judgment Day. Like I said, Raw and SmackDown has really changed their perception from just being a top-heavy shows to, like, they're starting to book way better all around. Now I just want to see how they're going to book the women's mid-card championships. If they could book them right, then WWE is really going to be in the perfect balance. No show is perfect, but I'd rather have a show that's just all around decent than have a show that's, like, really, really good booking up top, but then at the bottom is really, really bad. I'd rather just be able to watch the show straight through and be like, you know what? That was a 3.5 out of 5, rather than, yo, man, the last 15 minutes of the show was a 5, but the other hour and some change was like a 2 out of 5. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion though. You know, I just want an all-around well-rounded show, which is why I really like NXT. But SmackDown and Raw, they've been booking well all around. I don't like every decision, because obviously I want the Street Profits to be better. I think DIY, whatever. I want Zelina Vega to win, whatever. Still, we still getting some good stuff. At least, you know, everything is flowing correctly and it doesn't feel stale, in my opinion. A lot of channels out there that say Raw just completely sucks. I disagree. I think SmackDown used to be the show to watch. I think Raw is better than SmackDown. I think SmackDown needs some help. The Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens stuff is starting to pick up for me, but they got to lean into that Cody Rhodes thinking he's in the right and that he should have helped Roman Reigns and he's the upstanding guy. But Kevin Owens like, nah, bro, no, you're not. But yeah, man, great opportunity with Shinsuke Nakamura, Karrion Kross, and the New Day. Like I said, man, put the New Day with Karrion Kross, and that's because like you guys are saying, you guys agree with me. I don't want them to be the New Day anymore. It doesn't feel right. They're the final testament now. That would be fire. But like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for love, support as always. We still dropping bangers. I'm not even counting the videos. I could have damn near uploaded 25 videos already, and I didn't even know. I don't think I did. I don't even think I got to 10. But I'm gonna keep uploading, man. Thank you guys so much for everything. You know, so far we having a good time. We having fun. I'm looking forward to next week's uploads, and I will be reviewing Saturday Night Main Event on Sunday. So that video will be up as soon as I possibly can. I might be out of town, so you know what I'm saying, it's gonna take some time, but thank you guys for love and support as always. You see the Christmas tree in the back, Couchmas is upon us, and you see I took the do-rag off for once, you know, just got me a little fresh, you know, all right, and we good to go, man. Thank you.